All right, what up, people? What's poppin', what's good? Yo. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, and Miles Cunningham is in the building. What's going on, Miles? What's going on?
Chilling, man, just, you know.
Oh, you got
Chilling, bro. You know, I'm trying to watch the playback, you know, because I need to see myself because I'm so fly.
Exactly.
What's going on with you?
I'm chilling, man. I'm excited for today's show, man, because it's gonna be great, guys. It's gonna be fucking good, man. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to April MC in the building. Unique 79 is in the building. What's going on? V3 Nam, you said you haven't listened to Locario in almost 10 years. What? Come on, son. That's messed up. But hey, I'm glad you're here. Better late than never. You know what I'm saying? So a shout out to a monogamous player in the building. T Hunnit, what's going on? Kevinism was good. Joe Blast is in the building, man. We got everybody up in the building. So before we get into all of the stuff, the craziness, you feel me? Let's do this.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just, they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you'd be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
Yes, we are back, people. We are back in the building. So today, guys, the title of the show is Why Men Like Drake Can Ignore Women and Still Attract Them, and Why Most Men Can't Do This. Okay, you know, Miles sent me a video today by, you know, a shot caller. Let me stop. That's the last time I'm gonna do it. Okay, that's the last time. That's the last time, I promise. Okay, but it's the last time. I just, you know, okay. But in this video, you know, he was talking about Drake and how Drake invites women to parties, but he ignores them. You understand? So let's bring up this video real quick. Let's share the screen and bring up the video so we could you know, get this shit cracking. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Let me blow this up real quick. Oh, let me do like let me actually do the speed a little bit, just a little bit faster and shit at like 1.5.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we can make that a little faster, you know. And then I'm gonna blow this up. Right. All right. So the title of this video is Drake invites 100 Instagram models to his parties just to ignore them. You understand what I'm saying? So what's interesting about this video, and I'm going to show some comments from this video soon, and I'm going to stop this in between, and we're going to talk about this, and we're going to go through what's actually going on here so that you guys can really see what's popping off out here in these streets. You feel me? And what I want you guys to understand is that what we're going to explain to you, we're going to actually break down is the game. You understand? We're going to break down the fucking game in this shit so you really see what's going on, so you don't get fooled. You understand? So you don't get fooled. So let's start this. And remember, I'm going to ask you guys to put a 1 in the chat to make sure if you guys can hear this. All right?
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again.
All right, let me know if you guys can hear that. Put a 1 in the chat. Let's put a 1 in the chat real quick. Let me just see some ones really quick so that we could continue and keep it going. All right, we see some ones. All right, let's get it cracking. Let's go.
Well, this episode, the celebrity jump. A popular story has come out regarding rapper Drake, and it's come via Myron on the Fresh and Fit podcast. And there was a clip that he was doing. He talked about some ladies that he knows that have been to some of Drake's parties. Okay, and according to Myron, when these girls show up and Drake invites them, you will see about 5 to 10 different guys, right? And you will see 50 to 100 girls. All of them are there for him. All right? He doesn't pay them any attention. He's focused on the music, meeting the other guys there, the other musicians, and that's why he's there.
Here's to those mind.
The women that's there, they're just there like furniture in the party or eye candy. But he's focused.
Let me stop that for a second. I got to stop that for a second because I got to point out something Miles has always said, but they always call Miles a misogynist when he says this. He always said women are accessories. Didn't you say that? Weren't you the one who fucking said that? You're on mute, Miles. You're on mute. Hold on.
Bruh. That's exactly. See, and the thing is, the beautiful part about this, right, is that I've been saying this for so long, and am I as famous as Drake?
Right.
Do I have the money that Drake has?
Right.
I mean, people would argue that Drake is better looking than I am. You understand? But how did I already know that women were accessories?
Right.
How did I already know that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, continue.
All right.
Continue.
Let's continue. Let's keep going.
On what he's trying to do. Now, if you think of the average guy, including myself, if we go to a party and it's 50 to 100 girls, and I'm back in Poland. I went to an African party the other day. It's 100 guys and like 30 girls. And you see this, you know, in most clubs and, you know, that are like lower level. You know, a lot of the girls in these clubs that you guys go to, most of them are not so good looking. They're average. Then they, you know, sometime and their complaints of some people being musty, men and women. So you got to imagine that the women that Drake is inviting are coming to his private party. They are beautiful, fine, booty, breast, white, black, everything. If it was me or you in there, we in there talking about tricking. We gonna stop playing. We gonna be talking about doing some tricking up in there. We gonna be.
Hold on. Let me just hit the button real quick. Okay, so we ain't gonna be talking about no tricking. I'm sorry, we're just not. That we don't do that over here. I understand some dudes is into the tricking, and fine, do your thing. But I get it. He's saying that certain guys is gonna be sweating the girls, talking about tricking, talking about, yo, how can I get with you, girl? How can I make this happen? You feel what I'm saying? But let's continue with this shit. Let's go.
Drinks, what's your number? Can I follow you on Instagram? Right? That's because we are, for the most part, normal guys. Some of you guys will come on here and start lying, acting like, you know, you don't be doing that, but you do. You do, because I saw you. All right? But if we really want to be real about it, that's what's going on. However,
1, 1, 2. I'm missing. Oh. Yeah, so women are accessories. Something must have happened with Locario's with Locario's internet at the hotel that he's at, right? But the bottom line, until he comes back, we just want to, I just want to explain, like, this is something that I've been saying for years, right? Where, if you understand your value, right? You understand that chicks are accessories. They are here to enhance your experience. And the only difference is that Drake is famous. But the point is that it takes guys to get to the level of Drake to understand their value. And what I'm saying is I understand my value before I have to reach to the level of Drake. I understand my value before I'm doing, I'm selling millions of records and all of this nonsense. You see what I'm saying?
All right, we back up. Can you guys can see me?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if maybe you doing the video may be too much for your wherever you're at.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, let me try one more time because it was some shit in there that I wanted to point out. But let's see if it fucks up again, then we'll take it off. But for right now, let's try one more time.
Or see if you could skip straight to the spot.
Yeah. I'm a hold on. I'm gonna play it one more time and see what's popping with this shit.
And is your phone using the Wi-Fi in the hotel?
Yeah. Let's turn off
the Wi-Fi on your phone off right now.
Okay, cool. Hold on. All right.
And if you can, tell April to turn her Wi-Fi off and just use her cell signal. You get what I'm saying?
Right. All right, so April, turn off your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, just use the cell. Seriously, it makes a difference. It really does.
Right.
I notice sometimes when I be watching videos on my phone while I'm on the show, like when somebody else is talking,
right,
and I see my shit be glitching and shit. So it makes
bullshit. All that bullshit. All right, so let's try to do this. Luckily, the video is not that long, so we're gonna just go through this and get it cracking.
All right.
I'm the hot shit. I'm the prize. We know I'm the prize because I'm me. So you can't do anything for me. And in fact, if I talk to you, what you might try to do is clout chase me, try to do something, try to get a scandal, try to get off my name. So I'm gonna invite you here.
What's more powerful, alligators or Avery labels? Alligators can grow up to 11.2.
So that you look good and so it sounds good. But as far as you dealing with me, hell nah. I'm here to meet the other guys that got money because you can't do nothing for me. Period. Ain't shit you can do for me. Now, this is why guys like Drake continue on the successful path. Because they see the obstacle. And every man's obstacle is beautiful women. Nice booties, pretty hair, all of that, pretty face. Imagine having any kind of woman that you want. It's just like being rich, right? Having money. I talk to guys all the time offline. Having money is something, man. Like, I've been doing pretty decent since 2016. Since 2016, since I've been in the sphere, towards the end of that, I've been able to go around almost any place in the world, first class, whatever I want to go. Don't matter the time. I can go today, be there tomorrow. I can buy anything in the mall that I want. And I just have the patience not to buy it because you just don't need it. And you don't need to prove anything by getting it. And when we talk about the red pill, guys talk about it as content creators, guys talk about it, but to the ultimate is Drake. Where you're in the seat of beautiful women and it don't matter. Because I'm so focused on what I need to do. I've been there, I've done that. It's not about them. And all these girls are there for him. Okay? And if you think about it, these girls have all kind of men in their DMs. Hoopers, footballers, soccer players, right? NFL players, guys that got money, guys begging, simping, like, Sam Music, baby, I just want to do anything for you, just to give me some of your time, please. Nope, doesn't matter, right? Those girls want Drake. They come there, they're trying to get his attention, all of that. Guess what? You get nothing. Why? Because it's me. And see, I think that if black men really
hold on. Beautiful Asian seeking older men. I want click on that so I can see. Nah.
But I wanted to pause it too here real quick, because what I was noticing when I was watching this video, right?
Right.
That and this is, and he's going to get to this soon a little bit, but he's alluding to it because he was saying, a lot of guys' weakness is beautiful women, right? And he's saying, well, Drake is just doing this thing and he's high value, so now the women want him, right? So what he's alluding to is a lot of these, get on your purpose, guys, they're going to be like salivating over this because they think that what it is that because Drake is on his purpose and doing his thing, that's the reason why, he's getting all these chicks wanting to fuck with him. See, Drake is a different nigga than most niggas because he's rich, he's famous, he's at the top. Most guys will never be at that place. So people, not only women, but people want to be around him just in general. That's just what it is when you're a celebrity like that at that stature, right? But what happens is this, and he's saying that Drake is, he has the guys at the party and he's networking with the guys to make more money and all this other stuff, right? But see, what happens is this, is that the reason why Drake is not giving a fuck about the women, right? It's not because, I'm Drake and I'm this and I'm that or whatever, right? What it is that Drake is already used to this. You understand what I'm saying? And so now, because Drake is used to this, right? When he's around hot women, it don't matter to him anymore. And therefore, that even makes the women want him even more. Because imagine, you're excited to go to Drake's party and you're this chick, you're like, oh my God, I'm about to meet Drake. And then you get there, you probably don't even see Drake at the party. You probably get a glimpse of him or whatever it is. And he don't give a fuck because Drake can have chicks whenever the hell he wants to. So because Drake has chicks whenever he wants to, it doesn't faze him when he's around beautiful women. Because what O'Shea said in the video is that, a lot of these women, a lot of these guys, their weakness is beautiful women. The reason why their weakness is beautiful women is because they're not used to being around beautiful women. Because Drake is used to being around beautiful women, he can chill and not give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? So how does that apply to you guys when it comes to the game? See, when you're the type of guy who's used to being around beautiful women, you are going to be more cool, calm, and collected, and therefore more attractive to women. You see what I'm saying? So I want you guys to understand that correlation. See, it's not that Drake is just like, part of it is like, they're their decoration and all that other good shit. But another part of it is that because he's so used to this, it's nothing to him. You understand what I'm saying? Whereas even if he saw a chick at a party that's bad, he's like, oh yeah, I could just get one of my assistants to go holler at her tomorrow or some shit and get her to come to my room whenever I feel like fucking her. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so he has that type of situation going on. So he's not sweating it. And the reason why he's not sweating it is because he's used to this situation. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that, guys. You got to understand that's how shit would be going on in these streets. But let's continue real quick.
Hard, because even me, like when I'm trying to do something in the day, when I first got to let's say like Uganda or Brazil, I was just trying to chase everything, right? Now in my older years, I'm starting to realize the value that I got, who I am. I don't do that no more. I ain't got nearly as much money as Drake, right? But it's about me. It's about my life. If you want to be around me, you're going to be there. You're going to wait on me.
See, you know what I find funny? What he just said? Isn't that the shit we've been saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, we've been saying this shit forever. You understand? We're like, if the game is about you. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is the same shit he just said. We've been saying this. The game is about you, right? And so the problem is a lot of guys, they make the shit about the women.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But when you make the game about you, that's when the chicks are like, okay, you know what? This guy that is around me, or this guy that I'm around, I should say, right? He understands that it's about him. And if I want to get with him, I got to be on his program because they're at his party. Remember, they're at Drake's spot. You understand? Trying to get to him. Now, the problem with this, when, certain guys watch this, they look at it in the sense of, well, all I got to do is get my money up and then I'll get girls to chase me like I'm Drake. I'm here to tell you that's not how it's going to happen. Let me tell you guys the difference between you and Drake. I mean, there's a lot of differences, but I'm going to tell you one of the main differences why it's not going to happen that way. The reason why it happens for Drake, besides him having money and status and all that other stuff, right, is a thing called marketing. Ooh. Drake has been marketed to the women that like him for years, for the past decade. You understand what I'm saying? Now, Drake is marketed to that demographic, which is women, as this sex symbol guy who's the certified lover boy type of nigga, right? So this is why women gravitate to him. You understand? Like if Kendrick Lamar was having a party, this would not be happening. You understand what I'm saying? Because he's not marketed that way, right? So when it comes to you guys in the game, women are going to chase you if they see you as that guy. So if you market yourself as that guy, as that sexually attractive guy, they will fuck with you. But just because you have money doesn't mean you're going to be that guy. You get it? You see what I'm saying? So I don't want you guys to get confused thinking, oh man, all I got to do is get my money and focus on my purpose. And then the girl, no, they're not. It doesn't matter if you're not marketing yourself as that guy. And what I mean marketing yourself as that guy, that means when you approach a girl or you talk to a girl, you're interacting with a girl, she sees you as not the guy who's the beta male goofy nigga, but as the guy who's the smooth, charismatic, confident, sexy nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what you guys have to understand. That's what it's about when it comes to game. See, you have to look at the underlying thing in these examples and not just look at the specifics when it comes to Drake.
The surface level shit.
Right. The surface level shit's going to confuse you because remember, 99.99% of dudes are not going to be in Drake's position in their life. It's not going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? So that right there doesn't make any sense. What does make sense is you have to see the underlying message or what's actually going on behind the situation.
Like for example, I want to go back to address that situation where he took that single parent mother chick and rented out the stadium and took her out on a date.
Right.
Like if you really break down that whole situation, first of all, that whole situation was all about him.
Right.
Because he knew he had the album coming up. If you think about it, his album is called Certified Lover Boy. If taking a black single parent mother out on an extravagant date doesn't scream certified lover boy, I don't know what does.
Exactly.
Like that whole shit was marketing, bro.
Exactly.
And who loves Drake more than a fucking single parent mother?
Right.
No, and notice he didn't take the average single parent mother, like the fat, overworked. You understand what I'm saying? The you know what I'm saying? The overweight, chick who probably worked 2 jobs, whose nails is fucked up, whose hair is fucked up, No. He took basically a model bitch.
Right.
Who just happened to be a single parent mother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's like, listen, I'm trying to pull this stunt, but I can't take the average of my demographic. She's still got to be bad. You understand? So again, he's making it about him. And he pulled the stunt. So half of y'all niggas like, oh yeah, Drake out here simping. No, Drake is marketing himself to get what he wants out of the game.
Exactly.
He wants single parent mothers and the chicks that fuck with him to buy his to stream his music. That's what he wants, and that's what he's getting.
Right.
You understand? He wants to, and for this situation, he wants to show the people that he's like the men and other important people that he's inviting to his party. He wants to show them a good time, and he invited 100 different Instagram model chicks to the party as decoration. Do you understand? Again, making it about him because he's creating an experience. So it's all marketing, it's all strategy. And guess what marketing and strategy equals to? Game, motherfuckers.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because guess what? Drake, remember, when Drake is in them situations, he's working.
Right.
So he's not necessarily there to put his Mac down necessarily. He's there to work the situation. You understand? To work the environment so that the environment is conducive to whatever he needs to happen at that moment. You think Drake can't at any time get a bad bitch to whatever room he about to go in? You understand what I'm saying? Like, are you serious?
See, check it. See, the thing is that, and this is why we try to tell y'all niggas, you got to stop comparing yourself to other dudes and work on building up your own identity. Because here's what all you fellas are seeing. All you fellas are seeing is a man like Aubrey Graham, aka Drake. What you're seeing is a man who built up his identity. He knows who the fuck he is and what he wants. And he also knows exactly how to get it.
Right.
So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna rent out this stadium. I'm gonna take this single parent mother, but also a bad bitch, out to dinner, and I'm gonna publicize it.
Right.
And then here's what happened. All of you dumb motherfuckers is trying to put yourself in his shoes. And you're saying to yourself, based on my bank account, if I rented out a fucking stadium and took a bitch to dinner in a stadium, that would be me simping. Drake can buy the fucking stadium, idiot. So he's not simping, he's marketing for your dumbass.
Exactly. And he's marketing to the women who want simps. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what he's doing. You see what I mean? That's the shit right there. See, we weren't even gonna break the game down this cold, but let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. The reason why, understand this. The reason why Drake had a single mom, but also she was bad, and emphasis on her being bad, she had to be bad. Because if she wasn't bad, it wouldn't be believable. Then they'd be like, oh, this he's pulling some stunt. So you would look at Drake and be like, why the fuck Drake with a chick that whack? You understand if she wasn't bad? So he kills two birds with one stone. He's with a bad chick so that it's believable. The niggas see her, they like, damn, she bad. And then, but the fact that she's a single mom, even though a single mom who isn't bad is looking at that, they feel good about the fact that he's dealing with a single mom. You see what I'm saying? And so all of that together creates buzz, creates sales, creates all that other shit. So all this is right here. When it comes to this, the reason why Drake is not really, sweating the chicks is because at that time he's actually working. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's the thing. You see what I mean? So you got to understand that. But let's continue this video real quick.
I just want to say something else. Hold on. I just want to say something else real quick. And the reason why I brought up the fact that you guys look at Drake doing what he's doing, and you try to put yourself in his shoes. The point I'm trying to make is that when those type of people do shit, it's for entirely different reasons than why you do shit at this point.
Right.
A nigga like you trying to have a party because you're trying to get people who you consider associates to become your friends, right? You basically want people to like you.
Right.
Drake throws parties like that because he's trying to acquire his next business deal.
Right.
You see the difference? You see niggas like y'all, oh, let's throw a party, my nigga, and invite bad bitches. So niggas will look at me and think I'm the man.
Right.
Drake already knows he's the fucking man. I'm trying to bring niggas to my space that got money. That could talk to me about the next advancement in technology, the next stock move, the next index fund, the next, whatever in entertainment that I can invest in to get to that next fucking level.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's the difference. Y'all niggas do shit because y'all looking for validation. A nigga like Drake is on a different level. He does shit because he's trying to make strategic moves in the industry. You understand? So that's why I need y'all niggas to understand that a lot of times y'all look at celebrities and make these judgments, but the reason why you're thinking so lowly about the moves that they're making is because you're putting you in the situation.
Right.
You don't understand what a celebrity deals with. You don't understand what a millionaire mindset is really, really about. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
A person who has that type of money, their mindset is a little bit different than yours. Trust me.
Right.
Because when they think about taxes and they think about cash flow and they think about where they're going to invest their money, and I got 10 million here, I got another 100 million here, I got this there, I got that there. And you over there just trying to fucking collect your fucking direct deposit from your little job. We making two different moves.
And you got to understand too, because don't we know somebody that used to like was close to Drake or something like that? And I've heard this on different situations where a lot of times celebrities, they have shit set up for when they want to fuck with women. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So they have a guy that goes to get the chicks and make sure, hey, let me get this chick's cell phone so she don't take no pictures. You understand? They make
know somebody. Yeah.
Right. So they vet the situation. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of shit that goes down. You feel what I'm saying? Which is why you can't necessarily compare yourself on the surface to the celebrity. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of different shit. But let's continue.
What is it? Hold on. Let me use my grandfather, who was a great philosopher. What did he always tell me? Son, women are always going to be here. Two things always going to be here is women and water. Do what you're supposed to do, son. They're going to be there waiting on you. There was a Nigerian doctor I used to mentor.
I gotta pause there for a second. Real quick, let me tell you guys something. Women are not going to be there waiting for you. I just want you to listen. I really need y'all to get this through your heads. Women are not going to wait for you, and women are not going to chase you once you get your money up and be on your purpose. I'm sorry to tell you guys this. Right. It's not going to happen. Listen, I said this a million times. Women go with the path of least resistance. You understand what I'm saying? They're going with the path of least resistance in most cases. So what happens is that even if you got money, even if you're on your purpose, whatever, all that other stuff you got to do, you still initially have to make a move to make something happen. You understand? So when guys like, well, women are always going to be there. I agree. Women are always going to be there. Right. But women have always been there. So why are you having an issue now with women? Right. They're there all the time. So how come you can't get one right now? You see what I'm saying? But they're like, well, I can't get one right now because I got to make sure I get my money up and be on my purpose. Okay, you got your money up, you're on your purpose. Okay, so now how are the women flocking to you? How are they chasing? Why are they chasing you? Right? You're not Drake. So they're not going to chase you like Drake. You understand? It's not going to happen because remember, Drake being famous is a 10-year marketing plan. You understand what I'm saying? It's like this. I'll put it to you like this, guys. Think about it this way. Let's say you're working at Walmart right now. And then you say, you know what? I want to start a business next week and I want to sell, I don't know, t-shirts or some shit, right? Then let's say you have another person who's been in the clothing industry for 10 years and they have a contact list of 100,000 people. And they say, you know what? I'm going to make some new t-shirts and put it out next week.
Right.
Well, they're making t-shirts and putting it out next week, and you're making t-shirts and putting it out next week. Who do you think is going to be more successful in that situation? Who do you think is going to have an easier time to make $1 million in that next month by selling t-shirts? The person who has the 100,000 contacts that they've been building for years versus you who just decided to do it. So what I'm trying to go ahead.
I just wanted to ask something real quick. By the way, it's actually a 20-year marketing plan because Degrassi started in 2001.
Oh, facts. Exactly. Right. You see what I'm saying? So now what happens is that the reason why they can say, yo, Drake is having a party and they all flock is because, like you said, that's 20 years of Drake marketing.
Yep.
The reason why you can't say, hey, I'm going to throw a party and nobody comes there is because you didn't have a marketing plan. You didn't have any base. You had no fans. You had no contacts. You had nothing. You understand? This is just like when, for example, when you see a person, what's the website? OnlyFans. Notice when a celebrity makes an OnlyFans, they can get like hundreds of thousands of motherfuckers to join their OnlyFans within like a few days. But when an average girl makes an OnlyFans, that chick making like what, $150 a month? You understand what I'm saying? And again, it's the same thing. So you're not on the same level. You understand? And the reason why you're not on the same level is is because Drake is famous and you're not, but the fame is really just a 20-year marketing plan. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to understand. So when we take this to game, I'll say this real quick because this is exactly when we take it to game. How much have you planned on becoming that nigga? You understand what I'm saying? How long have you been actually working on becoming that dude? You feel what I'm saying? This is you guys see how this works?
Listen, when we tell niggas that you gotta talk to at least 25 bitches a week, what the fuck do you think that is?
Exactly.
That's marketing, dickhead.
Exactly right.
That's straight fucking game.
This is what we're telling you guys.
We fucking Sushi, we telling this nigga to give out cards. What is a business card?
Exactly. Marketing. Mm-hmm. And this is why we're saying that once you get your money up and be on your purpose, they're still not going to fucking chase you because you haven't actually worked on your marketing to be that nigga to be chased. Woo! Do you guys, real quick, a woman chases the experience she had with a man. So what that means is that when you first go on a date with a girl or you hang out with a girl or you hook up with a girl, she chases you because she had that experience with you on that date. She had the experience with hooking up with you. She had that experience hanging out with you. So now she wants to chase you. So you marketed to her that you was an on-point nigga that she needs to fuck with. And now she's like, damn, I gotta fuck with this nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
And that's another video on this shit.
Right. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. So I don't want dudes to think, oh, damn, well, Drake, he got all this shit popping, and all I got to do is be on my purpose like Drake, and I got to get money, a lot of money. And no, they're not.
Right.
Because you have no marketing plan as a nigga they should be fucking with. You see what I'm saying?
Strategy and game is all marketing, my nigga.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
That's what we talking about. You see what I'm saying?
It's literally branding, and that's why I keep pressing to y'all niggas. Your identity.
Mm-hmm.
Your identity is the most fucking important thing.
Right.
Because it's built in that no one else on this planet is like you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to you to put yourself out there.
Facts.
And push your own brand.
Mm-hmm.
Push the thing that they can't find anywhere else.
Right. Exactly.
What do you think we've been telling y'all niggas?
Exactly.
The truth is inside you. The truth is your unique brand of personality and identity.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
What you think? Look, it's a beautiful thing what you just said. Mm-hmm. Drake is a 20-year situation.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing is, we tell y'all niggas to talk to 25 bitches a week. Drake has been talking. Drake figured out, I need to put myself in a TV show where I can reach thousands, if not millions.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new episode every week. And then when I'm done doing that, I'm going to get into music.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to reach millions again. And I'm going to do live shows and concerts.
Mm-hmm.
And now my shit is streaming in perpetuity?
Right.
And y'all niggas is mad because we telling y'all to talk to 25 bitches a week?
Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly.
See, y'all niggas want to hide behind your purpose. Man, you know, I'm gonna give women a break, man, because I gotta be on my purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And don't we also tell y'all niggas to talk to everybody? Talk to men, women, children, old women, you know, everybody. Just talk to everybody. Why? Because it's a part of your marketing. It's a part of you getting used to pushing your brand.
Mm-hmm.
It all works together. It's all game.
Facts.
Oh no, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give women. I'm gonna stand on my purpose, and then I'm gonna give women a break, and I'm not gonna talk to anybody for the next 10 years while I work on my purpose.
Right, and then the girl's gonna come and they gonna chase me.
Nigga. Because I asked the man this the other day when he called in. I said, bro, the person that you want to be when you're done working on your purpose, does that man have a woman in his life? And he was like, yeah, I got a woman. And I'm like, so how the fuck you gonna keep women out of your lifestyle while you working on your purpose if when you're done working on it, you want to have a woman in your life.
Right.
A woman is a part of the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's like Drake saying, "Oh, let me get on this TV show, but I don't want to market my TV show to any females."
Mm-hmm. Right.
I just want to do the TV show. I don't want no women to watch my TV show. I want everybody but women to watch my TV show. And I'm going to do music, and I want everybody but women to listen to my music. So when I'm done working on music and I'm done with TV, that's when I'm going to start talking to girls.
Right, exactly.
Dumb motherfuckers, bro.
Right, right. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. But let's finish this video up real quick, and then we're going to get to some more stuff.
You graduate medical school. Those women are going to be all around the corner trying to talk to you. Do what you're supposed to do. Okay?
Hold on, I have to stop real quick. He said, yo, do your thing, go to medical school, and then the women are going to be lined up to talk to you. Didn't we just have a medical school nigga on our show just on Sunday at the Real Game No Theory show? The nigga that called in talking about he was with this girl for 3 months and she was a side chick, but then she was really the main chick and he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. And he was in medical school.
He's in medical school.
You see what I'm saying? This is what we're trying to tell you guys. Don't think you could do everything but deal with women and then deal with women. You understand? And deal with women later. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You understand? It's like a nigga want to do everything besides work out and get muscles. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like it don't work that way. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to my dude Ed Zone in the building. What's poppin', fam?
What up?
Exactly, Ambition. And that medical student was stressing. Facts. He was stressing the fuck out about this shit. So that's what I want you guys to understand. But let's continue.
And Alpha Male Strategies talks about it as what? Having an abundance mindset. See, so many guys, when it comes to money or women, they've never had it so much, so they just jump at anything. Some guys, you see guys just doing anything to make money, doing anything to try to get rich, you know, not understanding what they're doing, how the business works, how the value chains work, just doing whatever. Women, they're doing anything, same thing to get a woman to have sex, whatever, right? At the same time, you are doing that because you're jumping at everything. You're not jumping at the best thing. You don't have an abundance mindset. But when you have an abundance mindset, you know that it's always going to be there. Money is always going to be there. Like even in the business that I'm in, which is celebrity. Celebrity is huge. I'm just doing it for black men in the manosphere. It's more than anybody can get.
We stopped there right there. Okay. So that's the gist of it. So it's almost done anyway. We ain't got to go through the rest of the shit. But what I wanted to do though, because this is what I found funny, because as I'm watching the video, I was like, let me see what some of these comments are saying under this video. So I took some screenshots of some of the comments, right? And you know, some of the things that happened, I kind of figured I was going to see comments like this. So I'm gonna show you guys some of these comments. Now, one of these comments,
hold on, K-Zag in the building. What up, K-Zag?
What's popping, bro?
Yep.
Oh, shout out to my dude, the Style Pilot in the building. What's going on, fam? Let me move this out the way. Stop screen. Boom. All right. So let's look at one of these comments here. Is this the one I wanted to see? Okay, look. This is what I figured was going to happen. So James the Great, he wrote, I envision doing the same thing as my value increases. Shun these chicks like they do us men every day. You see, this is what I knew was going to happen. I knew somebody was going to be like, yeah, let's get back at these bitches. That type of shit. Like, yeah, Drake, ignore those hoes. But he missed the whole point of all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happens with a lot of these cats out here when it comes to this game. Right. But let's see another thing right here. So it says, last time he paid them women attention, he ended up with a kid. I think he learned his lesson. When you make enough money and success to have any girl in and out of the room for years, you find that you don't give a shit about getting more of what you already been having. Look at how he used to interact with Nicki Minaj back in the day and a lot of his career, and look at how he interacts with her now. Now the tables have turned now. That she's kind of just another woman to him. Now, see, that's that's partly what I was talking about a little bit in this thing. He's still, saying a little, but when he said right here,
first paragraph,
he said how, he's like, don't give a shit about getting more of what he's already been having. Right. That's what I was talking about when I said he's used to the shit.
Right.
Like Drake is used to it. So he can go into a fucking, into a party and there's a bunch of hundreds of Instagram models and shit. And the nigga's used to it because he's like, yo, he probably is like, I was just with an Instagram model yesterday. Right. I was with two of them in my hot tub, whenever the fuck I was doing whatever I was doing. You understand? So the fact that he's used to it, and it's been a while that he's been doing this, it loses its magic. And this is what I've been trying to tell you guys, that when you get used to dealing with women, you don't see women the same. Mm-hmm. You don't see them as these big, scary things that I'm scared to approach. You don't see them as, oh, this is somebody I have to impress. You don't see them as, oh, well, I hope she likes me and I want her. You don't see him like that.
She's so beautiful. Oh my God.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But let's see another comment. This person said, he said, why would anybody be proud of the fact that women like you because of what you can give them? You mean to tell me that you would still try and pick up the girls who wouldn't give you the time of day when you were an average guy, but would be more than willing to be with you now that you have money? That sounds like low self-esteem to me. Hold on. I gotta give a hand clap to that though. Hold on. This is from Trina Thompson. How do women is peeping this shit out, man? She peeping out y'all low self-esteem. She said, that sounds like low self-esteem to me. And she's absolutely correct.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because Trina got a point. This is what I've been saying. If you're in a situation where you're like, you know what? Like to me, this is what was weird to me, where guys are very comfortable with knowing women just want to use them. You understand what I'm saying? I never understood that. Like, how are you this comfortable? Like, your self-esteem has to be super low where you don't give a fuck. You're just like I've heard this a bunch of times. Well, I don't care. Like, why? I'm like, nigga, you really don't give a fuck why the chick is fucking with you? I'm sorry, because why is very important. See, it's one thing to not care about what women think about you, but it's another thing to understand and recognize why a chick is with you. That's two different things. You see what I'm saying? Two different things.
Wait, you know what? I just want to add this. When we ask why, right? You know what why really is?
Go in.
Why equals purpose.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See, this is how I know y'all niggas don't really know what the fuck purpose is.
Right.
Because you ask a nigga, well, why is this girl here? Oh, well, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a woman in your life and you don't care about her why, but yet and still I'm going to be on my purpose. Fuck these women.
Right.
Nigga, y'all don't know what purpose is.
Mm-hmm.
You don't understand your why and you don't understand her why. The only thing you give a fuck about is that she's a baddie.
Right.
And she's hanging out in your presence.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because you're pedestalizing the bitch.
Right.
But if I tell you putting this bitch on a pedestal, you talking about, man, get the fuck out of here, man. You don't know what you're talking about. She's bad. And I smashed. So I won. You know what I'm saying? I got the W because I smashed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But why did you smash?
Right.
What was the purpose behind the reason why she wanted to smash you? And this bitch don't like you.
Right.
Why she don't like you? Because you don't like you.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
That's fact.
It all comes right around because y'all niggas like remember the dude we had the other day when he was like, yo, I influenced this chick and and you know, but what's the point? Because I smashed, so why is that even an issue? You remember that dude when he called in?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yo, but Locario, I smashed those. So what's the issue? What, like, why is that a problem?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all, as I tell y'all niggas really think smashing a bitch means something.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because you don't understand the purpose of her. Because these niggas, yo, how many chicks you smashed? Oh, I smashed like over 200. Where they at?
Right. Exactly.
All of these niggas only smashed them once.
Mm-hmm.
And half the time, probably 90 something percent of the times, it was after you took this bitch to some dinner or bought her a meal or bought her something.
Right.
And you got niggas like us smashing bitch after the bitch bought us something.
Mm-hmm.
We smash when they buy us shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or we just go straight to the crib and smash.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I be having bitches. I be having to be like, look, let's get a drink. Let's slow down.
Right.
I be having to be the one to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause these chicks just want to go. They like, yo, I just want to. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Bruh, y'all don't understand a female's purpose.
Mm.
All the way, because you don't understand why she's sitting here with you.
Right.
And then you don't understand why. All right, you don't understand why she's sitting there with you, and you don't understand why she's sitting there with you.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying?
They're gonna get it later.
I'm gonna say it one more time. You don't understand why she's sitting there with you, and you don't understand why she's sitting there with you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But see, here's the thing about a nigga like Drake. He knows exactly why he invited those 100 bitches from Instagram to his party.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Them bitches is straight decoration.
Right.
He knows why. He knows the purpose behind that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas got bitches taking up your time, attention, and resources, and you have no idea why.
Right.
Y'all niggas is running overseas, and y'all, oh yeah, I love going overseas because when I'm overseas, I'm the prize.
Right.
Really, nigga? Damn.
It's crazy. See, Deshaun said, what if the purpose is to use them for just sex, basically using money as bait? But that's what tricks do. You understand what I'm saying? That's what tricks are doing when they're using money as bait. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you got to understand. Like, okay, think about it this way, right? Like, look at someone, we're talking about Drake, right? Imagine Drake paying a chick to fuck. You understand? Like, just think about that. Imagine Drake actually putting money in a woman's hand to fuck her. Like, imagine that. You understand? And see, the reason why he doesn't have to do that is the same reason why he doesn't have to pay those chicks attention in the party. You understand what I'm saying? Is because he got it already. You understand what I'm saying? He got it. So listen, let me tell you guys something. Let me mention this real quick. And guys, if you want to call up, let me put the call-in number. The call-in number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. If you guys want to call up. But I'll tell you guys this. I remember when, because, you know, dudes will never know what it's like to be famous, right? I knew what it was like to be famous for like 15 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? When I was on I Love New York on VH1. You understand what I'm saying? So the reason why I brought that up is when I was on that show on VH1 I Love New York, the first season, right? It was the highest rated cable show in history at the time. You understand? In history at that time, which is in 2007, 2008, right? This is when people were still watching TV religiously. You understand? Nigga, I had chicks chasing me in the street. You understand what I'm saying? Now, again, all marketing. People were so tuned in to those shows. You understand what I'm saying? And was so about the people on those shows. You understand? So when I was out there, what happened was I had women approach me and just holler at me and just throw me their numbers and all this other shit, right? But guess what? I realized that all those women were just groupies. You understand what I'm saying? They were all groupies. Now, what happened was there were times where I gave some women my number, and some of those women, they had niggas try to call me and on some prank call shit, talking about, yo, and my rap name at that time was Trends. They used that for my name on the show. So it was like, yo, Trends, when I see you, nigga, yo, you better not let me catch you in the streets, nigga. My girl got your number, nigga. I'm gonna fuck you up. All that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So all that stupid shit. You understand what I'm saying? So all them empty ass threats from these punk ass niggas, right? So what happened was, because it was so much of that attention, right? I was getting all of these chicks stopping me in the street, talking all this other stuff. So that happened for a good year. You understand? Like straight. At a certain point, I got used to that shit. You understand? I was like, oh yeah, like I'll walk outside, like, oh, somebody recognized me and shit, whatever. Right? And so imagine you Drake, and you got 15, 20 years of being used to that shit. You understand what I'm saying? And so the thing is that because you're used to that and you know you can get it, right? It's like nothing to you. And so this is where I want you guys to get at in the game. Because the other day when I did that video yesterday with that dude, Mustang guy, whatever, he's talking about, oh, I got the money chain and all that other shit and, all that stupid shit or whatever. And he was like, yo, you only fuck average 10 girls a year, Locario, and I could dust you in the streets and all this other shit, right? What he don't understand is that, and I said this on the video, I said that there's a lot of women that I turned down that wanted to make it happen. And I'm like, I'm good. Now I can say I'm good because I'm so used to it. You understand? So the same thing with a person like Drake, he's like, I'm used to it. I'm good. I don't need all that right now. Right? The same thing with you guys. I could do that also once you get to a certain level. You understand what I'm saying? Because it'll be easier to do that. For a lot of guys, it's not easy to do that because they're not at that level. You see what I'm saying? They're not at that level to where they know what they're missing. Drake knows what he's missing. You understand what I'm saying? He already knows. He done got, because what happened was, even the situation, like somebody said in the comments with the baby moms and shit, he was probably like in that stage, like, yo, she bad. She got a fat ass. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And he did that. And he's like, shit, I might have to slow down on fucking these chicks. You understand what I'm saying? And especially fucking these girls raw, whatever the fuck he was doing. You understand what I'm saying? He's like, I gotta slow down. So you learn certain things in a game when you're at a certain level in the game. When you're not at a certain level, you don't really understand what it means to be there. So you don't understand what it is like to be there. And then therefore you don't even understand what to do if you actually get there. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. Most guys, when they get good at game, when they start really going out there and going in, you go through a stage of being greedy. You understand what I'm saying? Like you're like, oh shit, I know how to get women, nigga. I'm trying to get a new chick every day, nigga. What you talking about? I'm trying to smash as many chicks as possible because you know how to do it. And you're like, damn, and imagine you go from not knowing how to do this shit and being thirsty and needy and not knowing what the fuck to do. You go from that to actually knowing how to get girls and attract women, nigga, you're gonna be a fucking beast out here. You understand what I'm saying? At least for a little while, right? And then once you do that, you're gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, fucking these girls is good. I might fuck a girl here and there once in a blue moon, but it's not the same. Like I don't have that same drive because I done did it already a million times. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how much pussy can you fuck until it starts feeling similar? You understand what I'm saying? So then what happens is you're like, all right, I could chill for a little bit. And that's where Drake is at. He's like, think about this. Drake has been hot in the streets in the rap game for over a decade. He's been like all over. He's probably done fucked, every thick chick you done seen out there already. You understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, even though it's still good, it's never going to be as exciting as when it was first happening. When he was doing it, when it was first going on, it's like, oh shit, now you're just used to this shit. You understand what I'm saying? You're used to this shit. So it just is what it is, man. It is what it is. But let's take some calls real quick. Before we get out of here, we'll be here for another probably like half an hour. So if you guys want to call in, 516
See, I want to also address the fact that it's not only that Drake is used to it, he's also fine-tuning who he is.
Right.
You understand? Because after you fuck this type of chick, that type of chick, that type of chick, that type of chick, you start to actually get back to the preferences that speak to who you are.
Exactly.
Now since I know I'm Drake and all these bitches want to fuck me, now I can literally pick and choose the specific type of bitches I want to fuck.
Exactly. Right.
So that's gonna slow things down as well. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And again, that has to do with your identity, who you are. And I also want to address the dude when he was like using the money as bait to fuck the chicks.
Right.
You see, that's weak game because that's basically the Harvey Weinstein shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically the whole Me Too situation.
Right.
When you use any other reason to get chicks to want you other than who you really are, that's grounds for any chick accusing you of some type of manipulation or assault.
Mm-hmm.
Because what did he say? He said you use the money as bait to use them for sex.
Right.
Once a woman feels like she's being used for sex, no matter what the circumstances are, once a woman feels like she's being used for sex, that's exactly when she will try to accuse you of shit.
Y'all listen. Y'all got to understand what's going on here.
See, no, that's what the nigga said, right? He said, what if I'm just using the money? What if the purpose is to use the money as bait? To use them for sex.
Right.
You see, what we're talking about, when we talk about, and I made a video about this today, talking about game and it's not manipulation, it's just life and being honest about who you are. When guys who understand game come at a chick, I let a chick know, I want to fuck you because I want to fuck you.
Right.
And if you want to fuck me as much as I want to fuck you, then we can fuck. Do you understand what I'm saying? If I have the desire to have sex, you have the desire to have sex, let's come together and have sex. That's all it's about. What you motherfuckers is trying to do is you guys have sex on such a fucking pedestal that you actually forget about who you are. And that's when the woman feels used.
Right.
Because at that point it's not a natural desire anymore. It was a desire that was manipulated by a promise of money or lifestyle or resources or whatever.
Right.
But if I tell a bitch, look, this is me. This is who I am.
Right.
Yeah, I think you're attractive. You want to come with me and have some sex? Well, yeah, you're a cool guy. Yeah, let's go and have some sex. Cool. See, that's what niggas like Harvey Weinstein didn't do because Harvey Weinstein don't love himself.
Exactly.
Harvey Weinstein looked in the mirror and said, you an ugly motherfucker. The only way these bitches gonna fuck you is if you promise them a part in the movie.
Right, exactly.
That's what Harvey Weinstein said to himself, and that's why Harvey Weinstein is in jail right now.
Exactly.
That's the only reason why Harvey Weinstein is in jail right now. But let me tell you what could have happened. Harvey Weinstein could have said to himself, damn, you are a producer of all of these movies. You're a talented, charismatic man, and you're a great guy. And when you put on a suit, you handsome as shit. These bitches should want to fuck you for that reason, not for any part in no fucking movie. So if a bitch is looking for a part in a movie, charge that bitch. But if she wants to fuck me because I'm that dude, then we can talk.
Right. Right. And if he would have kept it real with them chicks, he would have he could have been on some shit. He put the chick in the movie done. He say, listen, the movie's wrapped up. I don't want to do this before the movie because I didn't want you thinking no bullshit, but I'm attracted to you. I think me and you should get together and hang out sometime. You understand what I'm saying? And if you want to do it, cool. If not, that's cool. I still want you in my next movie. Boom.
That's it.
would have been it. You feel what I'm saying? That would have been it. And nobody would have had a problem with none of that shit. Nobody would have had a problem with none of that shit. Because then what happens is that the chick is actually doing what she wants, where it doesn't feel like she's being forced or, oh, I got to do this to get to this level, or I got to do that to get to that level, or I got to make this happen because of my, you understand? And it's just like, yo, this is what it is. I'm laying it out on the table. You can take it or leave it. And that's that. But a lot of times when guys don't believe in themselves,
right,
what they have to do is they got to get some other shit to dangle over the chick's head in order to get the pussy. You see what I'm saying? And then what happens is that after it's all said and done, when the girl feels used, you understand? She starts to, after the fact, think about it and be like, damn, why did I do that? I regret that now. But because I don't want to take responsibility, I'm going to make it his fault.
Right.
You understand? And that's why it is your fault, because you don't understand that's how women think. You see what I'm saying? You see what I mean? You see how it always comes back to the man and it comes back to game? Because if you understand that's how women think and how women will rationalize all that shit, you would say, you know what? How about I just be honest with this chick in the first place, so she ain't got nothing to say about me being on some other shit. She either is going to get with it or shit will get off the pot.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And that'll be it. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy. So 239, we'll get to you in a second. You said, I'm confused. How is this red pill stuff literally not just blue pill dating strategy with just added misogyny? What?
What? Yo, stay confused. Stay confused.
Keep talking.
Your question is confused.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about, nigga. You talking about red pills and blue pills and misogyny? I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about, bro? Call in. You know what I'm saying? Call the fuck in. But anyway, let's go to, remember, guys, hit that donate button at the top and let's get it cracking. So 239, what's popping? Who's this? 239. 239, what's going on? 239 going once, going twice. What is the phone lines fucked up now? That's crazy. I don't know. Maybe the phone lines is fucked up.
Hold on.
Call in and see if the phone's on, because that should be happening sometime too. But guys, the calling number is 516-387-1224. Let me see if 248's working. 248, what's going on? 248. Yeah, the phone line's probably fucked up.
Hold on.
248. Going once, going twice. All right, let me try you, Miles. Let me see if you can hear me.
Hello.
Miles, you can hear me? You hear me? You.
Nah, it's fucked up. I can't hear you.
Okay, so I'm gonna redo the phone lines, and then we'll have you guys call back up. Hold on. Goddamn internet be fucking up and shit. But let me redo.
You want me to do it? You want me to do it?
Yeah, call in with the hold on, let me leave the shit right here. Yeah, so add call up with the phone lines and then we'll put it back up. So yeah, call in with the phone lines and we'll get that shit cracking. So if you have a question right now, put a Q in the chat. And then we will get to your question, but we're gonna put the phone lines back up and then we'll just get that shit cracking. But yeah, man, I'm telling y'all, man, you guys gotta understand that when you're out here dealing with these women and you get used to dealing with women, when you're in a situation where you understand what it means to be with women, right? You're going to have a whole different outlook on the game. You're going to be attacking shit differently. You understand what I'm saying? That's why it was so confusing to a lot of guys, or not confusing, but like certain guys probably scratched their head when they heard about that shit with Drake. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're like, wait a second, you got all these bad bitches and you ignoring them? Like, damn, bro, like what's going on? But again, like you said, Miles, they're looking at it from what they would do in the situation, which is also why Drake is bringing the chicks there. You understand? For the average dudes that's in the spot. You understand what I'm saying? That's part of it. You know what I mean? That's also part of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it is. But so yeah, so we'll try to get the phone lines back up and see what's popping with that shit and all that other good stuff. So guys, the call-in number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is
show now. Press 1 to hear important
you know what I'm
instructions.
saying? Get that shit
It
cracking.
appears that the host has already dialed into this show. Only one host is allowed per show. Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.
Oh shit, they fucked up. They playing games today. That's crazy. Blog Talk is playing games today. Hold on, so they're not letting you in? Hold on, you're on mute. You're on mute.
I'm in, but it's doing something crazy. Make sure you're all the way out. You're like make sure you're out of the window and all that shit. Make sure you.
Yeah, I'm out of the whole shit. I'm out
hold
of
on a
the whole
second.
shit. That's crazy. Yeah, they playing games today. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Let me see. Maybe you got to restart it, the whole thing, like turn off everything, like shut off the show and then come back on the Blog Talk. Yeah, be doing that weird ass shit. It be doing that weird ass shit.
Yeah, keep talking. I'm gonna do it.
Anyway, but yeah, if you guys have questions, so Deshaun, you said, what if the guy understands and is cool without having genuine interactions, but only sex? What do you mean? You saying, what if the guy understands and is cool without having genuine interactions, but only? You gotta rephrase that question, Deshaun. I don't understand what you're talking about. You gotta rephrase that question. I do not understand what you're talking about on there, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Man, if somebody could rephrase that question, because King League, you said, I agree, going on dates can be a waste of time. Well, this is the thing. You don't have to go on dates. Nobody said you have to go on dates. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody said you have to go on dates. If you want to hook up, you can just hook up with chicks. So nobody's saying you got to go on dates. Man, you said a man is cool with being used if he's only interested in sex. Well, excuse me. Well, yeah, some guys ain't gonna give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's funny though, because some guys they'll really feel a certain type of way about that too. You know, it's funny. Guys start to feel funny being used for sex when they can't actually get a girl who wants them for more than sex. Because what happens is you have some guys who chicks find them sexually appealing, but don't see them as long-term relationship material. And so they run into more and more girls who see them as just, a fuck toy. You understand what I'm saying? So he said if he knows his interactions with women will only be for sex and nothing genuine or anything else. I'm still confused by the question, brother. You got to. So you're saying if he knows the interactions with women will only be for sex and nothing. So you're saying, are you saying that from your last question? I'm confused. He says, is there going to be a show with Steve tomorrow? Yeah, me and Steve are going to be doing a show tomorrow. You said Locario's phone line is racist. I agree. Oh, man, that's crazy. Day Trader said, how would you deal with traditional women that only have sex when they're in a long-term relationship or marriage, mostly talking about women from the Middle East? Well, if you don't want to do that type of shit, don't deal with them women. That's the key. Just don't deal with them. Don't deal with them. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of times the easiest shit to do is just not deal with a certain type of chick. You understand what I'm saying? That is the easiest shit to do. Just don't deal with a certain type of chick sometimes. All right, so let's see if the phone line's working again. If not, then it just ain't gonna happen for today. You know what I'm saying? So King Lee said, how do you let a woman know your sexual interest in her?
You're calling back into a live show. We are reconnecting you now.
Okay, so it says it's
Your show
reconnect.
will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
So King Lee said, how do you let a woman know your sexual interest in her that you want to go on a date? Well, you just go on a date and let her know your sexual interest. You know what I'm saying? While you're on the date, let her know what you want to do. If a woman is married and wants to smash, should a man do it or move on? In most cases, don't do it. You understand? Because niggas is simps out here and you don't want a simp husband running after your ass trying to kill you. But let's.
Hello. 239.
Yo, hey.
Okay, it's working now. There we go.
239. What's up?
What's up, my friends? Yeah, the call line was messing up there for a minute.
Yeah. What's going on?
Well, it's a good topic, and I think about it a lot because, you know, like Drake. Okay, let's take Drake for example. He's a creative guy, right?
Mm.
I would say he's a poet, right? I mean, he's a rapper, but he's a poet.
Right? Is your phone cutting out? Or you?
No, he ain't cutting out. He's just caller. Come on, man, step it up, man. We can't have any dead air on the line, man. Come on, what are you really trying to say? Let's go.
Well, I'm just trying to say that guys that are creative, that is becoming a form of what you really are, and that is what can attract women. I had a woman tell me that was way out of my league, quote unquote.
Hold on.
Guys that get
Hold on. Why you gonna make us do this to you, man? What you mean she was out of your league?
That's not a fail.
Huh?
Okay, I hear what you're saying there. I'm saying technically, I don't think she was out of my league. That's why I fucked her.
So why did you? But why did you
know,
say
like,
it though? Why did you say it? Why is any woman out of your league? Why would you even say something like that? Even if you're using air quotes, why?
Understood. That's why I use the air quotes because
do you see how? No, stop talking. Do you see how even when you guys think you understand game, you still have no fucking idea?
Yo.
Shit.
You remind me of my uncle. Go on.
Yeah, but because if I was your uncle, I would punch you in your chest every time I see you. Like what? You quote unquote out of my league. No bitches can't even smell my league.
Well, you're a little full of shit then, but that's all right.
Okay, all right, please. Let me just entertain this for a second. How is any woman in a man's league? Tell me. Tell me how I'm full of shit for this.
Bro, you're latching on to the wrong point. That's not what I was saying.
No, I don't give a fuck what you think the point is. The fact that you league, the fact that you would use that phrase means there's something wrong with your mindset, bro. That's what you don't understand. Please tell me how I'm bullshitting.
Well, because I don't think she was out of my league.
So why did you say those words? Why did you say those words? Why did you feel you had to say those words in any case?
Well, because I'm a skinny, white dude that doesn't really.
Yeah, 248. You're on with.
You cut him off.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, man. What's going on with you?
What's going on? I donated on Cash App. So,
That's what's up. What's going on?
So this is the thing I just want to get to the bottom of with what y'all are saying. When it comes to Drake and, the average guy, it's like, we get it that, obviously just getting money, women won't come to you. But it's like Drake, when you say that he has a marketing plan, it's like Drake wouldn't have had the influence he had if he wasn't, like, he wouldn't have been able to be in a position to invite 100 bitches out if he didn't have the money, and his game and everything. So I guess it's just for us who, want to learn game. And
wait. Say what you said. Wait. Hold on 1 second. You said that Drake he wouldn't be in a position to invite 100 girls if he didn't have what?
If he didn't have, game, but also money and status and celebrity.
You think so?
No.
But so how did he acquire the status and celebrity?
He worked for it for sure.
Oh,
like the money that he makes from all of that.
Wait, let me ask you a question. You ever heard of this company called Real Social Dynamics?
No.
Okay, so it's a company. They used to do they used to teach guys pick up how to pick up girls and all this other stuff. So there was a guy who was the head of it named Tyler, And so what Tyler used to do is that he used to throw parties where they would invite lots of girls. Like the same thing that the same situation we're talking about with Drake. This guy is not famous. You understand what I'm saying? He has money because he's building a business, but he's not a famous guy that any of these girls know of. Like no girl was saying, "Oh, I'm going to Tyler's party," and they were like, "Oh my God, you're going to Tyler!" Like they don't know who this nigga is. But what happened was that he's been out there hollering at chick after chick after chick. So what happened is that he got a large number of women that he knows, and his other friends knew to invite a bunch of women to a party. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is you don't have to be famous as Drake. The only thing that he did that was similar to Drake was the marketing.
Right.
That's because you know what he used to do is this. He used to be on Instagram and he would actually friend all of the women that he would meet. He would get the Instagrams, and then throughout the week, whenever he was doing something, guess what he would do? He would do Instagram stories. So all the girls that were following him would see his Instagram stories. Marketing.
That's a contact list or email list, if you will. Marketing.
Right. So now what happened is that when he says, "Yo, I'm throwing a party," come through to the party. You see what I'm saying? So he just put in the work.
Yeah. But I'm saying, but Drake wouldn't have had the influence to command that if he was making, even if he was being marketed, if he was making like $50,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wait. Oh, okay. All right. Caller. How do you explain Donald Trump went bankrupt how many times?
A bunch.
A bunch of times. Fucking Kanye West. Didn't Kanye West go broke the other day where he had to borrow money from one of them Reddit niggas?
Mm-hmm.
Kanye West was in debt the other day. And even when Kanye West was in debt, you still knew his name, right?
Yeah.
So, but how do you explain your point then?
I mean, they're celebrities as well. Though you just named.
How did they become celebrities, my brother? Was it magic or was it work?
No. They worked on it.
So then what's the point? What I'm saying is, why can't you work on it also? Like exactly, William Thomas.
No.
Look, hold on. William Thomas in the chat said that's how Fresh and Fit blew up. You understand? Why everybody know Fresh and Fit? Shout out to Fresh and Fit, right? Fresh and Fit blew up crazy because they were marketing, they were networking, they were promoting. You understand what I'm saying? Fresh and Fit hit us up when they was first doing a thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
they collaborated with everybody.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Fresh and Fit. So all we're saying is that when you put in the work, and you like, this is why we tell you guys, talk to 25 women a day. Right. Imagine you talk to 25 women a day. Let's say you get one girl out of every 25 women, right? That's 7 women a week. You understand what I'm saying? That's 30 women a month, right? So now let's say you got 3 months go by, that's 90 women. You understand? So what I'm saying is that the work that's being put in, so when you're saying that they're famous, the only difference as far as them being famous and you're not is reach. But you can create your own reach by talking to 25 women a day. You see what I'm saying? Just like Tyler did from RSD, he was talking to woman after woman after woman. He built up a source of women, a lot of women that he can holler at and say, "Yo, I'm throwing this party at my house, come through." Because he could have had 1,000 women he could hit up and say, "Yo, come through to my party." And then let's say 10% of those women come through. You see what I'm saying? So 100 women out of the 1,000 come through to the spot. So now he got 100 women at his party and he's not even famous. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're saying, bro. That's all we're saying.
I got one more point before I get off the line for y'all. One more point. When y'all say that, like, you know, Drake's a simp and everything for renting out stadiums and doing all that, like, what if, like Miles said, what if that's actually just his personality? Like, I'm that type of dude, like, you know, I want to have game, of course, but when I get money, you know, I want to have nice things, drive nice things, and it attracts women and things like that. So it's like, is spending money or showing that you have money just automatically simping in every case?
You saying is you saying is spending money simping?
Like spending, like saying you get it, like having a nice car and then having women attracted to you on that, or like you said, Drake when he rented out the Dodger Stadium, like it's just having money and like just using it, like it's using money instead of your game in all cases, just simping.
No, see, bro, the thing that separates spending money and simping is why you're doing it.
Exactly.
That's the only thing. So if you tell me you want to drive a nice car because that's your favorite car and you want to drive it, then drive the car. But if you say, yo, I'm going to go get me a Benz because bitches love Benzes.
That's simping.
That's simping. Or at least tricking. You understand?
Right.
Because my question to you is, my brother, what kind of car do you like? And you might say, well, I like Audis, or I like, I like Infinity, or I like whatever you like. Whatever. See, the thing is, a lot of you niggas, y'all do shit for the bitches. And mind you, I didn't say Drake was a simp. I was saying that a lot of niggas thought Drake was simping for renting out the stadium. I was explaining that Drake knew why he was renting out the stadium, because he had an album coming up. So Drake's reason why was to promote his shit so he can make more money.
Exactly.
And a lot of dumb niggas looked at what Drake did with the whole stadium situation, was like, oh, Drake out here simping.
Right.
And I'm like, the reason why you think Drake is simping is because you're a fucking simp.
Right.
That's what I was trying to explain, bro. Drake is not a simp. Drake knows why he does shit. The rest of these niggas don't know why they do shit, because they too busy looking at what the bitches want instead of focusing on what they want.
Right.
So you can spend money on women as long as that's something you want to do, or you can have nice things as long as that's basically what you want.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's intention though. It's your intentions. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, because two guys could do the same exact thing, and one guy could be simping and one guy ain't. And it's all about the intention behind why they're doing what they're doing. You see what I'm saying? Because if a guy is like, yo, I like to go eat steak dinners every Friday. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I do. And then he meets a girl. And he's like, yo, come with me on Friday to eat the steak dinner, right? He buys her a steak dinner too, and they just chilling and kick it. But then another guy's like, yo, man, I'm gonna go take her to the steak dinner because that's gonna impress her. That nigga simping. You understand what I'm saying? That's the difference. They're doing the same shit. They're doing the same activity, but the intention creates whether or not you simp it or not. You see what I mean?
Like, brother, it's also like this. It's also like this. If you find yourself in a place with a bitch that you would never usually go to, more than likely you're simping.
Right. Exactly.
The places that I go to, that I bring chicks to, is places that I go by myself all the time.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm trying out this new place because, I think she'll like this if we go here. I don't give a fuck what that bitch like.
Right. Exactly.
Yo, half the time y'all niggas be arguing with your girl about where y'all gonna go to have dinner. Nigga, I tell my girl, look, I'm going to get something to eat, and she just start getting dressed. She don't ask me nothing.
Right.
And when we get to the spot, that's when she know what we about to eat, my nigga. I don't argue with no woman about what I'm about to eat. Oh, so what do you feel like today, hun? You feel like some Thai food? You want some Chinese? Bitch, I'm about to go get something to eat. Get in the car. Get in the fucking car. You want to eat? Get in the car.
Oh shit!
I'm not really that mean to any chick that I'm dealing with. But that's like the basis of the attitude.
Right.
I'm not asking nobody. I'm about to go eat. You hungry? Get in the car. We're gonna go eat. Oh, where are we going? Because I feel like Chinese. Did I ask you? I already know what I want to eat, and that's where we're going. And the reason why my woman trusts me is because she sees how I treat myself. She knows the places that I go to, and she likes those places. So when I say I'm about to go get something to eat, we don't even have to have that discussion because she already knows I treat myself nice. I go to nice places. So it's like you see, y'all niggas talk about, oh, why don't these bitches submit? Why don't women want to submit? Because she don't want to submit to what you're doing because you corny, because you don't love yourself. You treat yourself like shit.
That's facts. That's facts.
No attack on Locario, but y'all niggas go to fucking McDonald's.
No, McDonald's cheeseburgers be the shit. No fucking around.
You understand? My woman know I don't go to McDonald's. When I tell my woman I'm about to go get something to eat, she know it's quality. So it's like all she got to do is get in the car. Y'all niggas be actually having arguments with your girl about what y'all about to. Niggas, stop. But call it. You good? Cause we got some more calls. You good?
Yeah, go on. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Have a good night. Thanks for calling the show. Thanks for the support. Peace.
What's up?
All right. 347. What's going on?
Yo, what's going on, my brothers? It's Crazy Mike. All facts, no cap, and you already know where it's at.
What up? My nigga out here rhyming this shit.
Exactly. What's going on?
What up, Mike?
What's going on, my brothers? But yeah, there's two things that I want to bring up. First of all, we'll go on to my brothers, but two things I want to bring up. The first one is, Locario, I was recently on vacation, right? And long story short, I met an American girl, and everything went well. You know what I'm saying? When I hooked up the first night and everything. But you know what's so crazy? I had you in the back of my mind, not while I was fucking.
Pause.
My mind. I had you in the back of my mind. Remember you were saying not to show girls boyfriend energy? So I'm like, you know what, man? I hit it off with this bitch. Man, fuck Locario, man. I'm gonna take this bitch out. It's cheap anyway. Locario, why the fuck did I not listen to you, my nigga? After I took this bitch out, I'm thinking, okay, I'm a few nights and more nights in this country. Oh my God, this bitch started acting stupid afterwards. I was like, you see, that's why I gotta listen to that nigga.
Right. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yo,
that's what happens.
If I'm telling you, and I took that bitch out. But you see, that's what I get for not listening. But the last question I got is, I don't know what it is, my nigga. I'm an artist, so sometimes I'll be on my dark shit. Like the other day, I saw a group of people hanging out, smiling, having a good time, and I just wanted to hit them with a fucking bat for no fucking reason at all. I'll be on my shit sometimes. So, long story short, my question is, how do you stay consistent in the game? In the sense of, what advice do you have for people that are more solitary at times? Because there are times I could be the life of the party, and there are times I just really don't want to be around anybody, and it's really nothing personal.
Right. I mean, well, the thing is, man, you just gotta, tap into how you feeling, at that moment. Like, look, if I feel like being around people and kicking in, doing what I do, I'm gonna do that now. If I don't feel like doing that, then I gotta honor myself and just be like, I'm not gonna fuck with it. And sometimes that means that you might have to tell people no. Be like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna hit you up. Oh, let's go. Nah, I'm good. Or a chick gonna be trying to holler at you. Nah, I can't really do that right now. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to do this shit. You know what I mean? But it's funny though that you said, sometimes you just feel like hitting niggas with a bat and shit, because we all have our dark sides to us. You understand? So it's like you're gonna have those feelings and those thoughts, and you know what I mean? You just got to know how to manage that shit so you don't do nothing stupid. You feel what I'm saying? So, that's really what it is at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I see what you're saying, because you know what it is, though, brothers. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a man. So, I want to procreate. I want to have my kids and my family. But I'm going to keep it real, bro. I just don't want to be around another person 100% of the time, especially the same person. Like,
right.
It's just not for me. But at the same time, I want a family. I know it don't make sense, but it
No,
is.
I feel what you're saying. The thing is that remember, you can create the type of life you want. You just have to make sure that you put that structure in place. But also you have to be consistent with that. Right. So, like, let's say you get with a girl, right? And y'all kicking it next, that becomes your girlfriend or whatever. Let's say I have a kid and all this other shit. You might need to tell her, like, hey, listen, like, and as remember, because you take it slow as far as making a chick your girl and all that other stuff. As you're getting to know her, you need to say, hey, listen, I like to have some me time. You understand what I'm saying? Like I might go on a vacation by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like she needs to know that's how you are.
Yep.
You understand? And so that's how you roll. So even before y'all, let's say, have kids, you say, listen, we can have kids, but I'm gonna let you know before I even put that seed in you, we need to have a talk, because I'm gonna need for you to watch this kid while I'm gonna just be in the house in that room. And I can't have you or the kid talk to me all day Sunday. All day Sunday, I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Like you can structure it like that, where they know this is what it is. So you can create the situation and the life that you want. The only problem is this: people don't have an issue with interacting with you that way. People have an issue when you don't know what you're trying to do and then all over the place doing shit. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. So if you create structure, then they have something to follow. You see what I'm saying? So if they know every Sunday that's your day and they can't fuck with you, they'll rock with that, because you created that structure, and they know that all the other days that and even on that Sunday, you still got them because that's your people or whatever. But at the same time, they understand that you solid and you consistent, so they respect it. You see what I'm saying? The problem is that if you're all over the place and you're just doing shit and you don't know where you're going, where you're coming from, that creates confusion. Then that's when people start tripping. You see what I'm saying? And that's when you can't really make anything happen the way you want it to happen. You see what I mean?
And I'll add to that real quick is that also be prepared to create, like, resource-wise, to create the environment that you need to create. You understand? Right. So sometimes it might mean that you might have to have a space in the basement, or you might have to fucking have your own apartment or condo. Like, so you'll have your house where your family lives, and you might have to have a whole nother apartment downtown or some shit. You get what I'm saying? Where on Sundays, that's where you are. You understand? Be like, look, only call me if there's a fucking emergency. But other than that, I'm down here. I'm at the other house, or I'm at the other apartment, or whatever it is. You understand? Because a lot of people don't it's just like when guys want to have multiple wives, right? In a lot of these countries where you have these niggas who Prince of Persia and all these like rich sheikh niggas in it, if they have multiple wives, understand that every wife has a mansion, every wife got a Lambo, what one wife has, every wife has.
Right.
It ain't no main chick, side chick situation. No, I have multiple wives. Therefore, I have multiple mansions, multiple families, and each wife is taken care of equally, or if not equally, at least, in the same stature. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's you understanding who you are as a man, and then then understanding it to the point where you can literally create the environment that you want to create. And once you find a woman that's with that and supports your plan, then all you got to do from that point is just be consistent with whatever it is you agree upon.
Right. Get that?
Yeah, y'all niggas made that shit. I didn't even think it was that simple.
Yeah, it's that simple, straight up. You know what I'm saying?
You just got to be willing to deal with everything that comes with the shit, bro.
Right. That's it.
Damn. Yo, brother, thank you so much again for the wonderful game, man. It means
that.
Right.
Appreciate it, brother.
Take it easy, man. I like this other one. 239, what's going on with you?
How you doing? All right. Back to the original point, because y'all cut me off.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
I'm not trying to say anything crazy.
Go ahead. Oh, Miles, you got to unmute it because I can't hear him.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Say that. Repeat yourself. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Everything y'all are saying is what my original point was that the Drake factor is that he is a creative person.
Uh-huh.
So when you are a creative man, you are creating your reality. You're creating music. You're creating a movie. Whatever it is that you're creating, women are going to be attracted to that.
Right.
That was my original point before I made the faux pas of saying that I got with a girl that was out of my league, quote unquote. I didn't think that. But what it was is I physically am not an alpha. But
what's physically? Hold on. What's physically an alpha?
Energy.
Hold on. Wait. We gotta stop. We gotta stop there. Hold on. What's physically an alpha?
Well, I mean, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, LeBron James. I could go on and on. You guys.
Wait. Hold on. What makes them physically an alpha?
Height, muscle tone, and athletic ability.
Wait, hold on. So you think because a nigga's tall and he got muscles that he's an alpha?
Well, a physical alpha. I think there's different categorizations of alpha. I think there's social alphas. I think there's physical alphas. And
so what if if a dude
was that?
So if a dude is tall and muscular, but he's like a bitch, like he you know what I'm saying, his woman run the show and she fucking curses him out and disrespects him, is he an alpha just because he's physically looking that way?
No, because he's not a real alpha. But it's just there are traps in the same way that men fall for 9s and 10s, in the same way that women fall for physical quarterback alphas.
See, I just want to, for the record, this is why I cut his ass off the other time, but whatever.
No, because this is the thing, caller. I think this is the underlying problem in certain situations when it comes to the way you're thinking. You understand what I'm saying? You're thinking there's leagues, you're thinking there's physical alphas and all this other shit. And so that right there is because what do you even mean? Okay, because you were saying that women like guys who are creative, right? That's what you were saying, right?
Potentially, yeah. If what they create is good, though, that's the difference. But yeah, go on.
Okay, and so what do you? So if you're saying that women like guys that are creative, right? How do you go from that to chick being out of your league and people being physical alphas? Because you're saying this in relation to you. Huh?
Thank you. Let me answer. I'm not trying to say anything goofy. I'm just trying to say that's my perspective, in the sense that I am not what would be considered a physical alpha, but I've been with a number of women that are the 9s and 10s that a lot of these callers want to get with, because I am creative and I've been the lead singer of the band. I've been the guy that, created a movement within my local area or whatever. And that attracted women, because on a different level, it wasn't necessarily going to dinner. It was a whole, when you invite a girl to a show and you kill it on stage, you're going to wind up maybe having 9 or 10 more options in that situation. So that's my point, is that I don't necessarily agree that there are physical or social or this or that alphas. Yeah, because a lot of the physical quote unquote alphas are lame fucks and whatever, but it's the creativity. And y'all said it earlier, when you create the evening, when you create the date, when you set the stage, when you are the director of that situation, it's going to be attractive because you know what you want and you're doing it, and she is on board to watch that movie.
Right, but see, this is the thing. This is the thing. Hold on. This is what I want you to understand, though, is that you have two things happening at once that are very contradictory, right? On one end, you're saying, which I agree with, is as far as you're being creative, you're creating the situation, and the reason why I like that part of it is because that type of stuff is coming from you. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the other shit you're talking about is a bunch of surface level bullshit type of shit that doesn't have really nothing to do with nothing. So what I'm saying is that it's very on opposite ends of the spectrum. You understand what I'm saying? And so what I feel like,
my own experience.
Say that again.
It comes from my own experience, because you can say it's bullshit, but many times I've been in a room at a party or wherever, and let's say I'm vibing with a girl, and then all of a sudden Chad walks in, and I ain't shit.
You see that? You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? This is exactly what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying. Like, okay, let me ask you a question, right? Let's say a person works really hard for like 10 years. You understand what I'm saying? They grind their ass off. They work really hard for 10 years and they have their own business and they're making like $1 million some dollars a year now, right? And they've been grinding or whatever, right? Do you think that person, if they see another rich person, do you think they're going to have the perspective of, man, that person's rich? Man, that person is a scam artist. They probably was just lucky, and that's how they got rich. Do you think that person who worked for 10 years is going to have that perspective of another rich person?
Absolutely. I see it every day.
How?
Because motherfuckers are jealous of fuckers.
But this is what I'm trying to say. And see, the reason why that's true for you and will be true for that person is because of a lack of self-awareness. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're a person who's self-aware and you say, you know what, it took me so long to make this money and I worked hard or whatever, and I got these millions of dollars, and I see another person with a company and they've been, they have millions of dollars. What most people, if they're self-aware, they're going to say, you know what, that person most likely worked just as hard as me. You understand what I'm saying? Which is why they're in the position they're in, because this is what happens when people work hard. This is the result. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, and that's, I do see what you're saying, but what I'm saying is that creativity is sort of a cheat code within any sort of financial, physical, whatever structure, in that when you create something that moves people, it's gonna move a lot of people, but women are inevitably going to be attracted to that. That's my point. And I've done that before, and I've seen the results. And relating it back to Drake and the fact that, yeah, I wouldn't even say he's an alpha. He has a lot of beta qualities. But
hold on, shout out to my dude Steve Dean. Shout out to Steve Dean. What's popping, bro?
This is another call, just so you know.
Right, but this is the last thing I'm gonna say, caller, because I'm noticing this as you're talking. You just said that all that creativity and the things coming from you is a cheat code, right? What you're basically saying is usually what happens is the Chads and the Tyrones get all the hot chicks, and the only way for a regular guy like me who these chicks are out of my league can get them is I have to be creative. Is that what you're basically saying?
No, I've always been creative, and I'm a bad motherfucker, and I know it. It's fine, but
so then, what does Chad have to do with anything? What does Chad have to do with anything? What does Chad have to do with anything?
What's that?
I said, what does Chad have to do with anything?
In the room, most of the basic bitches go after him.
So then everything you just said about you being creative and everything about you is moot at that point. Is that what you're saying?
Well, it's a lesser frequency. Let's put it that way.
So
can we go to the next call? Come on, man.
Yo, I feel bad, bro, because I'm like, listen, okay, I'm gonna give you one more minute. Miles, I promise. I'm sorry. I'm just
saying, do you understand pace and the vibe of the show?
No, I know. It's just this. Yo, listen, I'm gonna say this last thing, bro. I'm gonna let you go.
Patron, man, I love y'all.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you go after this, because Miles is about to kill you right now. He about to kill me. Listen. I'm serious though. Understand, you have to be more self-aware, because you right now, you do not understand the reason why you're not getting the success that you really want. you think you know, but you don't know. That's all I'm gonna say. But bro, get on the Bad Boy membership. Holla at us for some coaching because you definitely need it. But thanks for the call. Go ahead.
All right, thanks for the call, caller. Take it easy, man.
Goodness.
520. What's going on with you? 520. What's up?
Hey, I'm gonna just be real quick. I just want to say thank you for the game. Get on the Bad Boy membership. Also follow Miles. His channel is fire. I've been saying that for the longest.
Thanks.
And another thing too, I was gonna say about him buying the stadium was, you remember around that time, Kanye was out here running out stadiums for his album release, and I think Drake did that as well to show like, look at me, I can run out a stadium as well. So
right.
What you guys are saying about marketing is 100% key. Like, and you guys did give me a new perspective on that because I didn't think of marketing myself in that way, and I'm gonna take that into account. But thank you guys. Get on the Bad Boy membership. I'll be on it. Love it. So I appreciate y'all.
All right, man. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate the call.
Yo, and we forgot to ask all the motherfuckers if they donated or not.
Oh no, I see that they donated in the joint. I'm looking at the Cash App right now.
Okay, that's what's up.
So appreciate the donations, people. You feel what I'm saying?
Man.
Appreciate it, man.
Now I don't know how you do it, bro. I can't talk to niggas that like
because I can't. Yo, it's like because I know these dudes. Because you know what? It's not just him. It's other niggas that's watching that think just like this motherfucker.
Nah, you're right. You're right.
And then what's going to happen is that they're going, because that's why I was asking him. I was like, this nigga's contradicting himself. You don't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? And that's because dudes are not self-aware. Because what happens is, and guys, this is what you got to understand about the game. You have to be very self-aware because being self-aware actually increases the success you're going to have in the game. So for example, most of y'all might not even think about this when you walk into a room, meaning, are you self-aware enough to recognize how people generally think about you when they see you? You understand? So for example, I'm 5'11", damn near 6 feet with shoes on and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Tall black nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Looking the way I look. So what happens is I understand how certain women respond to me when I just am around. You understand what I'm saying? I understand how certain men look at me when I'm around, depending on the type of guy or the guys in the situation. I understand how people act when I'm in the store, walking around. I understand, like all of these things, I understand these things, right? Now, doesn't mean I'm 100% correct, but most of the time I am. So because I'm aware of myself and I'm aware of how others view me, what happens is that I can maneuver in certain ways where I can use that to my advantage. You understand what I'm saying? Or I can understand why a person would act a certain way towards me and then be able to handle that in a way that's beneficial to me and even in sometimes beneficial to the other person. You see what I'm saying? But what happened was the guy that called in, what he didn't realize is his mind is still on Chad, Tyrone, looks, money, status, and all that other stuff. And he thought that, oh, well, I found the way to get girls, even though I'm not the best looking guy. I don't have this money or the status that I would actually need to be able to get a dime. That's what he was saying. So basically what he wasn't aware of was that his mind was still in the place of, you know, I need to have the best looks to get a dime. I need to have a bunch of money to get a certain type of girl. You see what I'm saying? So he was saying there's a cheat code, which is the other stuff. So basically he was saying that his game, as far as what's inside him that makes him unique and special, is the cheat code. Because on a normal day, the way you would get a girl is you would have to be Chad or Tyrone. That's what he was saying. So he didn't even realize or wasn't self-aware enough to realize that he's still thinking that way.
Right.
And that's the part that sucks because it's like, that's what frustrates me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, that's what I talk about all the time when I say dudes literally, they take themselves out of the equation.
Right.
Because what did he say? He said that he said all these great things about himself. And at the end of the statement, he still said it was a cheat code.
Exactly. That's
he talked about the fact that he's a musician. He's the lead singer of a band. He could rock the stage.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a bad looking guy. He could vibe with women.
Right.
And then at the end of it all, he was like, but I still know that, you know, Chad and Tyrone will take her from me.
Right, exactly.
It's like you literally negated all of the special things about you.
You just said, right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
yo, when God bless you, Locario, because you have a kind heart to fucking.
I'm just saying, because I'm like, yo, I can't, like, I hate it. Like, it's because I hate the fucking insecurity in niggas, man. I hate that shit. Right. All of that shit is insecurity. You understand what I'm saying? All of it. Because it's like, yo, it's like, damn, well, soon as Chad walks in the room, I'm done. And I'm just like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because that's not being a man. Like, that's yielding. You're like, I'm yielding and being submissive to Chad. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, that's crazy. So you guys gotta be very aware of, like you say, Miles, you be like, your language exposes you. You gotta be aware of the shit you say to yourself. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta be aware of the shit you say to women, the shit you say to your friends, family. All of that shit exposes you. You understand? And the thing is, you don't understand that your subconscious mind is taking in all of that stuff. You see what I'm saying? They don't realize the shit.
Really? That's what I wouldn't let him get off of the fact that he said, out of my league, quote unquote. Even though you talking that quote unquote shit, that don't excuse it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an excuse for you to say something like that.
Right.
Because the fact is you're still saying it. So that means there's something in your mind that still subscribes to the idea that a woman can be out of your league. You still subscribe to the, like you said, Locario, you still think that there are leagues.
Exactly.
Like when you start to think like that, it leaks into your subconscious. And you have lower opinions about yourself. So then that's exactly why he started saying, oh, yeah, you know, because, you know, I'm a lead singer of a band and I could rock a crowd. And that's the only time I ever get pussy. And I'm like, bro, if you just relaxed and just focused on who you are, you could get any chick you want.
Right. And that's why he was talking about all that physical alpha shit.
Right.
Because like, well, I don't look like that. I don't look like Chad. So therefore, I got to get the cheat code in order to get girls that Chad gets. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy, man. But anyway, Tata's question is, does a woman chase you for who you are? Or like you said earlier, they chase the experience they get from you? Or is this both the same thing? It's pretty much the same thing, bro. Who you are is the experience. You are the experience. You understand what I'm saying? I talk about that in my book, How to Have Sex 2 in a Day. I was saying that when you talk to a girl, right, and she's having a good time with you, she can't tell the difference between the experience and you. So she associates the experience with you. You see what I'm saying? So she's like, oh, I feel good hanging out with so-and-so. And, you know, he makes me laugh and I have a good time. So now when she's like, man, I want to feel that again, who does she got to call? The nigga attached to the experience, which is essentially the same thing. You see what I'm saying? And that's what makes the chick chase you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Yo, I swear to God, look, what I said earlier, I don't know if niggas really caught what I said.
Right.
Bro, when it's time to go to dinner, I don't say nothing to my woman. I don't say the other chick I deal with, I don't say nothing to her. I tell her what time to be ready. That's all I tell her.
Right.
Because you have to understand that I believe in who I am so much that I already know you gonna like it. And if you don't like it, that's your problem.
Right.
And truthfully, if you don't like it, you shouldn't be with me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Because when a woman understands that you know who you are, and then she trusts in the fact that you love yourself, she doesn't need to question anything about what we're about to do. So I can literally say, hey, I'm hungry. And then I start getting dressed. And what does my girl do? She starts getting dressed.
Right.
Because she already knows the type of places that I like to eat at. So she doesn't even have to ask me about the dress code or nothing, bro.
Right.
But she know I'm not on some fucking, I don't go no place where you could wear sweatpants and fucking baseball caps.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go to places like that. Pretty much every place I go to, you gotta look grown and sexy. And on top of that, it's not even about the venue.
Mm.
It's really more about the fact that when we go out in public, you're representing me.
Right.
So she takes her cues from how I dress.
Mm.
So if I look grown, sexy, and you know, my shit is put together and I'm coordinated and I'm neat and I'm clean,
Mm-hmm.
she takes her cues from that.
Right.
There's not a lot of conversation that needs to be had. I swear to y'all, if y'all motherfuckers are arguing with your girl about every next move,
Mm-hmm.
don't marry that bitch.
Right.
And she shouldn't be your girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to you 100%, you should be able to say to your chick, yo, I'm about to go get something to eat.
Right.
Get dressed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all you should have to say.
Right.
Because when your girl knows that you know, notice I didn't say when your girl knows who you are. Notice I didn't say that. Notice I said when your girl knows that you know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
She already understands what's about to happen.
Right.
And she understands the levels of and the quality of shit that's about to happen. So she don't have to question nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you what happened the other day, and I'm so sincere. I started getting dressed. I was like, yo, I'm hungry. And I just started getting dressed. And then I said to my girl, you showered already? She was like, yeah. Because I think we was doing a show.
Mm.
And then when I finished the show, I was hungry and I was already dressed for the show. And then, so when I came back in the room, I was like, yo, you showered already? And she was like, yeah. And I said, all right, get dressed. I'm hungry. Just like that.
Right.
We got in the car. Like she got dressed, how she knows she's supposed to get dressed, as sexy as she want to look.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking how I want to look.
Right.
We get in the car and we go to the spot to eat. And we have what we have and so on and everything like that. Beautiful, beautiful meal. Everything tasted good. Boom.
Mm.
Not once on the drive did she say, oh my God, where are we going? But you know what she said after?
Mm.
She said, that was a great suggestion. That food was good. I'm so satisfied right now.
Right.
That was a good meal.
Mm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? There was no conversation before, but the conversation after was all gratitude.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because she, like I said, she already understood and trusted my decision making in whatever we was about to have for dinner that day. You get me?
Right.
So like understand what I'm saying. When you're in the type of situation where every time before you leave the house, your girl is questioning you, and then when you say, "Oh, we about to go here," and she's like, "Oh, well, I don't like that place, and maybe let's do this," and it's a fucking back and forth. Your girl doesn't respect you.
Mm-hmm.
Your girl doesn't trust in your identity. Why? Because you don't trust in your identity.
Facts.
There's something missing.
Facts. So real quick, we're about to wrap this up, but me as a King League said, do women generally have enough awareness to notice that you have value? Could that be the reason why the rejection rate is so high? Well, this is the thing. Well, yeah, women, they know when they see you as valuable, but also sometimes they reject you because they don't see value in you. And sometimes they reject you because they do see value in you and they ain't really they don't feel like they could fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? They don't feel like they can measure up to the value that you're bringing. You see what I'm saying? Because women are also scared of rejection too. So they might see a guy who they think is out of their league, and then they're going to be like, nah, I ain't fucking with this guy. And then she'll reject them on the spot. She's like, nah, I'm good. You understand? And the guy's thinking, damn, what the fuck? I thought, but she don't want to fuck with him because she may think that he's going to realize that she ain't about nothing at some point, and then he's going to reject her. So she's like, I'd rather do it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather reject this nigga right here. And then sometimes they'll reject you because they don't see value in you. You understand? They just not feeling you at all, and they're like, okay, this guy's a cornball. He ain't really about that, and that's that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the only thing I would say to answer King Leak in this particular question is, see, the time that you would waste worried about what's going on in the bitch's mind is you losing time to reinforce the value you have for yourself.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
This is why again, this is why I know niggas is not catching what I'm saying when I said I just told my girl, yo, I'm hungry, and just went.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you understand who you are, you don't give a fuck about if women have enough awareness to know this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck what's going on in her mind.
Mm.
And not disrespectfully, but bro, your life should be dope.
Mm-hmm.
Your life should be dope to you. Like, it should be, your life should be so fucking beautiful, bro.
Right.
Anytime you make a decision, everything about it is value. Everything about it is beautiful. Everything about it is good. And then you find a woman that recognizes that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not the thing. It's not that she's recognizing all of the shit. She recognizes that you understand what's valuable to you.
Right.
So if she fucks with you, then she automatically fucks with whatever you consider valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Period. There niggas talking all this high value man shit. Who the fuck is deciding my value for me?
Right. Exactly.
No offense to any one of these YouTube niggas, but not one of these motherfuckers could tell me what's valuable to me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I don't care how many fucking followers they got, how many niggas looking at their videos. Not one of these niggas could determine what makes me high value in my mind.
Right.
And definitely not a bitch.
Right. That's fact.
Definitely not no fucking female. You feel me? But again, the type of shit I'm talking about is a level of mind that sadly, most of y'all niggas won't even get to before y'all die, man. I swear. It's fucked up.
That's why we try to give you guys and teach you guys what it is, man, because that's why, like, again, like when the caller called up and he said she's out of my league, that's why we stopped them, because it's words like that and phrases like that. We're like, hold on, we got to stop you. We can't let you keep going, because we already know where, because notice, we knew where he was going with it before he even got there.
Before he got there. And then when he came back on, he still went there.
Right. Because and this is what I want to say right before we end.
Yeah.
I want you to think about that, and I want you to think about women when you talk to them. Why you think women reject you so quickly? They know where you're about to go, and they know the type of guy you are based off the shit you saying and doing. So they're like, oh, you said that? Oh, you one of these niggas. Get out of here. You understand what I'm saying? I don't even want to waste my time anymore. I done been through 20 of y'all this week. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of times when your game is weak, she can tell your game was weak by the shit you said in the first few things you said when y'all were talking.
Right.
So either she gonna reject you or she gonna use you. You understand what I'm saying? And either one is not, I'd rather get rejected than used, but you know what I'm saying? That's what's your options. So understand that that's what it is. The same way we could point out, okay, you saying some low self-esteem shit, the chick is like, okay, I could point out that this dude is saying some shit that's showing me that he's a simp. He's on some goofy shit. He's going to be needy. He's going to be, you understand what I'm saying? So when you approach a girl and you like, hey, miss, I'm so sorry to bother you, but I just wanted to come over and say, like, she's like, oh man, like he's one of these niggas. Like, so is she already be on some other shit with you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So is that it? We a wrap? It's over? Because it's damn near past midnight at this point. Shit.
Yeah, I'm good. And ain't no more calls. We good. So
all right, cool. So listen, guys. Remember, go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Shout out to everybody tuning in and watching. We appreciate all of y'all. Real talk. Shout out to everybody who donated. Appreciate all y'all. Real talk.
Thanks.
Shout out to everybody who's watching. Please hit the like button on your way out. And man, Appreciate all y'all chilling and getting this shit cracking. And we will holler at y'all later. We are about to head up out of here. And remember, guys, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out. Later.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting something.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, the things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.